Hey, it's True at XCX, and today we're going to be watching Dr. Disrespect unveil his new game from Midnight Society. The game's called Dead Drop. It's not a bad name. I've seen a little bit of gameplay. I didn't watch the entire thing, but it looks good, as in visuals. The mechanics, he says, are there yet, so we're going to look into it, see if you guys like it or not. I haven't been into a shooter in a long time, but you know what's funny is this thing says it's fucking Black Ops, which is my favorite Call of Duty of all time. The original Black Ops, not Black Ops 2. A lot of people like Black Ops 2. I fucking hated that game. I love the original Black Ops because the game, for me, that game has really shitty gun mechanics. Like, they sound shitty, and I hope they sound shitty in here, but we'll have to see. I don't think Dr. Disrespect will make his guns sound crap, which sucks for me because I like when guns sound not good. If you guys ever like hear Black Ops, the original Black Ops guns, they don't sound great, but to me they sound really funny and like, I don't know. It's weird when you go to a different Call of Duty and then they sound like realistic as hell, like not like a video game. It's terrible. I want to play a video game in general. I don't want to play a realistic fucking shooter. I want to play a video game shooter, so I would need hit markers and stuff. But let's go into this. In the beginning, it's like kind of hype men type shit. I don't really like hyping your game up too much. You want to be a little bit humble, and I feel like they put a lot of influencers in this, obviously, to like drum up promotion. That's what they want. They want to drum up promotion. I haven't really been into shooters in a long time. I haven't even played Valorant that much, and that's a Riot game, which I love. Riot games. I can't wait for their fucking fighting game and everything like that. This is an unveil of the name, Dead Drop, which is not bad of a name. I don't know if it's Pop Out, because it's kind of like an easy name, but unless you're like, that's the mechanic of the game, where you die and then you come back or something. I don't know.
Let's get loud, please.
Yeah, it's definitely a hype event. Which
the fact that they've got a playable build here for everyone to try out and give like the responses to the dev team about what they felt, like nobody else is doing anything like this. It's just so refreshing to see in the game.
I mean, that is true. Nobody really unveils their game before it comes out. The game doesn't not look finished in the mechanics, but in the visuals, this game looks good.
We're a content trio for Optic Gaming. And,
Optic.
Thank you guys.
I mean, Optic's pretty alright.
Hey everybody, how's it going out there, crowd? Can I hear some noise, huh?
I don't really remember who this guy is, but I've definitely seen his face. I don't think he had long hair before.
It's actually been amazing. I didn't know what to expect.
I got one question. How is the in-game audio going to be for this game?
Let's just say we've already fired 6 guys.
Okay, alright. Audio is definitely got to be important for Dr. Disrespect. I know he complains about it a lot in his streams when he's like playing Warzone or something. He's like, where's the audio? Like, I heard a guy shoot from fucking 12 years away and he was right in front of me.
Turtle Beach, Rocket.
And he's got to show out his sponsors.
But I
used to rock Turtle Beaches back in the day. It's definitely what makes you want good audio when you're like a kid. And like when you're playing Call of Duty with Turtle Beaches, you like know where they are without even fucking looking at the screen. So, but I don't think they're the best audio, but they're pretty good. It's his sponsor, so.
Classic Timmy.
And that concludes the first ever Founders event.
All right. Skip around a little bit. They're just kind of hype piecing this up.
That was like just like boom.
But this is where he kind of shows gameplay, which is more important to me than hyping up a game. You can hype up a game all you want. I need to see gameplay. If I don't see gameplay, I'm not fucking playing your game. Like, I'm just not.
For a while there, and then we really ramped up as of late, and man,
it's good.
I'm
hyped for him.
I'm just thoroughly
more than the game.
Proud of what we were able to do up to this point.
Because I don't know if I will play this game, but
It's nice.
Looking
Feels
at
really
the
good.
visuals makes me want to play it.
And I think,
And
we have a
that's not
concept
good
that's,
because I played Cyberpunk, and that game has the worst gunplay
it'll
ever.
evolve, and
If you guys think Cyberpunk's gunplay is good,
hopefully we make
you're
something very
crazy.
compelling.
It feels
Got a
so
lot of- got a
clunky.
strong shelf life,
It feels
replayability.
slow. Like the game
You know, that's the
feels
ultimate
slow.
goal.
Him,
Yes, I
hyping
will.
it up. We're just gonna get to it. He's gonna stay on this title screen for a little bit. Because I watched a little bit of this. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Eventually, valuable loot, pristine movement, vertical movement.
So he's
grabbing
definitely
rails,
trying to
swinging
do
from,
a
sliding
lot
down,
for
jumping
his
out windows,
first
throwing
game.
sides, just to get to that next level, but at a nice pace that's just fast enough, not too fast. You know, Where
Turn
it's
it up a
about
little bit
aim,
on my
it's
end.
about hitting that one shot. There's a big vision set in the 1980s. What is the future like through the lens?
1980s, yeah.
of the
He's definitely
1980s
an
Dead Drop,
80s man.
coming out
So
in 2033.
33.
Okay, jeez.
That's
Snapshot
that's
at a time.
crazy. Way.
Just let us do our
So,
thing, man. We're just having fun
Snapshot's
over
just
here,
a
man. Let us
fancy
do our
word for
thing.
demo.
Holy shit, all these fucking COD fanboys, man.
Oh, he's got an elevator. The reason they do most games use elevators is to load stuff without showing the player. That's
Taking a little,
I don't know a
just
lot
take it
about
just a
game
little more
development, but I know a
stylized,
lot
just
of
stylized approach.
people use elevators to hide loading. The game looks good. The gun, it looks a little plasticky, a little, but I'm okay with that. I like I said, I like janky, but the gun to me sounds too realistic for my liking. I really like shitty sounding guns. I know it's
The
weird,
computers they had
but
at the event, they were
just
dialed
play
in.
Black Ops. The game has
dialed in.
really bad guns. Like,
Damn,
they don't
what's the
sound
movie
like
we're
real
trying to do with
guns.
Snapshot? Are we trying to show you a complete game? No, we're just
Talking about, like,
I mean,
showing it complete. It obviously
there's no
doesn't look
mechanics
complete
right
right
now.
here with the
It's not even
mechanics, at
lean
least.
peak. We're talking bare bones.
Yeah,
of
he's
the
saying
bare
there's no
bones,
lean
and there's a
peak.
reason
That's
why. Why would we go in there and fine tune all that?
I don't
shit, and then
need
once we're
lean
gonna be
peak,
working with you
honestly,
guys and
but
seeing how you
I
want
know
the
a
gun to
lot of
feel.
games
I
have
want
it
the
now,
gun to
so it's stapled into
just
like
easier
video
to
games
tune it.
now. So if you don't do
raw,
it, it's like
bare
you're
bones,
going from the norm
You know what
now,
I mean?
which is
I mean, just look at how
sad
big
because
that
I don't
fucking
like
structure
lean
is.
peak. The only thing I don't want
You know,
is
we
I
wanna
don't
make a
want
game that's
if it's
feels super
multiplayer.
high risk,
I don't know what
reward.
type of game they're
Hopefully it's
making
got a
right now, or
darker
if it's solo,
atmosphere, mature.
but I know I'm talking over, but I don't want insta stabbing,
there's a lot of
insta kills. That's just I
Wanna
hated that
keep
in the
that.
original Black Ops. That's the only thing,
That you can't
and like noob
access.
tubing, but
you know, we'll be
even though I made a clan
with
literally
additional
called Pro
snapshots,
Pipe
we'll be
Clan.
opening those up, and
Okay.
you know, this is sort of what we consider your player
But
hideout.
the reason we use Pro Pipes is we would one-shot people
space.
without it making it explode.
Right? And this space will definitely evolve. And you'll see what I mean with my snapshot too.
So what he said is like this is gonna be is like the
There's a little fire range down here, but I'm not
area to
gonna be
like
shooting it right now.
go around. It's like Payday's
I wanna walk around, I
area,
wanna feel this place
which
out.
I do not like the way
You
that
know?
Payday went after the years.
What
I
if there was
liked
just one
old
more player
Payday.
in
I
here?
do not like new Payday. Like when they updated the game, I'm like,
I
I
just
don't
fucking
know
do
where to
looting
go
over in this
anymore.
corner, you know?
Adding too much shit that I don't know as a old fucking player.
Knowing that I've got a couple items myself for some quests, right? I'm trying to go 40 floors above me to an extraction point.
So the game,
This dude's back here.
He looks it looks really steady with the gun, and as a realism, you will never be that steady.
Recoil patterns. all that
Recoil-
stuff, bare bones right now.
Yeah, very.
You know,
You can tell.
why should we
Like
go in there
there's
and define
no
that
recoil
right
on that gun. He's just
before you guys involved?
standing
Before you
really
guys
still.
involved,
Like
before we
there's
do
no
that.
kickback at all, which is like
that's gonna be the fun journey about all
it's
this.
fine that he's showing this, but holy, it looks super bare to us now. And I hope he has
10 out of 10. Jack from
let me talk real quick. I hope he has the systems in place. Like I don't know how his team works. Like it looks like they worked on visuals first and then gameplay, which is generally not what you do. You work on gameplay, then visuals. You work on the systems first, and then you start working towards visuals. It looked like visuals were fucking primary in this game, which, don't get me wrong, it's fine, but like, you need gameplay to fucking play the game. I could have Valorant fucking visuals, which is not good looking. The reason it's not good looking is so it can run on other PCs, but the game plays good. Generally, I don't like the game just because I don't like the style of 5v5s, even though I personally love Search and Destroy in Call of Duty. That was my favorite game mode. But you could say, oh, that's literally what Valorant is. I don't know why I don't like it. The game just, I don't think I like the style of like CSGO and Valorant, to where there's really slow-paced gameplay, and you have to make your shots count. In Call of Duty, the original, if you're not playing hardcore, you can miss your shots still and still get a kill like crazy, because people miss their shots so much in the game. Maybe it's because I was a console gamer and then I switched to PC and everybody's like a really good crack shot with their mouse. But I don't know. I also think if you go onto a Call of Duty match, Black Ops match right now in, obviously if you don't see hackers and shit, but if you get a full match, people are going to miss their shots. And they're gonna, like, I don't know, they're just, it just feels way different. Like, the game just feels so much better.
Space,
let's keep going with this.
Doc, looking handsome as ever, stoked for Dead Drop. It will be dropping on console for sure, right? From my understanding, initially, like, yeah, I mean, you would ultimately, you'd want to target crossplay.
Yeah, you want to do that.
Take advantage of that whole ecosystem, right?
Yeah, you want to sell as many copies as possible.
Is like, it's thinking about all the cool
even if Doc's like, I'm solely going to play this game on computer,
from a conceptual
because he's got his hand in the pot, but he's not developing the game. Like,
be fun to like
he's those
elements.
He's making the big shots basically.
Like, let me see.
Even though he's probably not the main game developer, he'll put his own input as well. But he's not developing the game. So, but if he was developing the game, I'm sure he wouldn't like the game as much, because when you work on something, you don't really like it because you see the flaws in it.
Particular, I guess you would say, element in the game, a character element, or sort of event, or trying to be very. Let's just say we were thinking of like, when someone dies, there's this element that comes into the level, and it's like an event. And what it does is, after a certain amount of time, it goes in here, gets that dead body and supply, and takes it out. Or it like drops through the rafters, and here's this AI element, and boom, and then.
So that's the dead drop element.
Back up there before you can claim it, or before or you just hear that in the background somewhere, and like, oh shit, a body extraction is taking place, and it's just like it's just like this event.
I don't know what kind of game he's trying to make,
I think
though.
There's some inspiration from the movie. You remember the movie?
I don't know if he's doing like.
Where you had like if you die and you're taken back into the shadows.
A battle royale.
Like,
or.
But imagine
what?
Kind of like, this whole event.
I have no idea what he's making.
Hopefully I don't get up.
If it's a solo game, I know that he wants multiplayer, because that's what he plays. He plays multiplayer.
Fuck. So just imagine, like,
he's like, that's what's our idea. We're not. No one take it, please.
Like that are just being stacked right now, champs. It's just so fun to kind of.
It's good that he wants to do something new in a shooter.
I think another one is,
you don't want to be the same.
There is an intense ranked. Let's say if there was a ranked portion of the game, I almost want that portion to be a separate sort of structure, like
you kind of need S&D.
Unique structure,
Search and Destroy. If he doesn't have Search and Destroy, I'm a little bit upset. But I think he's going to go Battle Royale. That's what I think he's going to do.
And you have to be able to qualify.
Not sure if I like, but
in there. Just like you see your rank systems nowadays. Like you have to play a certain amount of time.
Because
placements or
the only game that I liked in Battle Royale was H1Z1 before they changed everything.
I was thinking, so it's not necessarily.
I like PUBG a little bit.
Ranked game. That's almost like how it
Fortnite
should
I
be,
had
right?
never
Maybe
liked
items
because
in
of
there
building. Oh,
have
they
a
took out
different
building. Dude, I didn't give a
value
shit about them taking out building
that's just kind of
because I didn't like the game
we really haven't had
initially.
any
Now
real
you take out
discussions
building
around
after
it.
years of
Just in the
me
back
not
of my
liking
head,
the
that's-
game.
We'll float that
I'm not going to
idea
come back and play your game.
see how that evolves. I don't know. But I appreciate everyone coming out to the event. That was a great time.
But it's a good
It's cool to see all
first-person
the
shooter.
energy
It
of
looks pretty good. Looks good
Club
visually.
and
The
Society,
you could tell
founders.
they're
It was cool to see.
they're not fully
everyone
finished
was
with the
just
game
meshing
with the
everyone.
mechanics,
There was good energy in that place.
but the
That
visuals
was highly
look good.
noticeable.
So there's still a little bit of cleaning up on the visuals, but I think it looks fine. Yeah, this good little game we got there. Him just showing it off. I don't think it's going to be out until like 2023 or 24. Another thing I want to talk about. He has done NFTs in the past with this game. Forgot to talk about this. I don't support any of that shit. I don't like any of NFTs. If they're doing skins in the game, that's fine. But they're doing like, I think they're doing things that you have to literally buy NFTs for to get like stuff in the game and stuff. I don't know exactly how it works, but I know they have NFTs, and I don't support any of that. The reason they're doing it, make more money to develop the game, I'm sure. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, make sure to like it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, this is in the description. This is in the description. This is the Udyr rework. It is wallpaper engine. To download it, it's on Steam for $5. I did get nothing from it. It's just a wallpaper that I made, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. Waiting for Udyr rework. It'll be next week. Let's go. I'll see you guys in the next video where I make. Bye.